Have you ever been too lazy to work out? This is a stupid question, because of course you have. Even the best bodybuilders have had times where they didn't feel like going to the gym. When you don't feel like going to the gym, just show up. And what do I mean by that? Exactly what the name says, just show up. Just go to the gym. That's all you have to do. You might be asking, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna gain muscle by just going to the gym and standing there. And I agree with that, but you're missing the point. Because when you go to the gym, you're not just gonna stand there and do nothing. Of course, you're gonna do at least something. You're gonna pick up some dumbbells and do some exercises. And that's because you've just overcame the biggest obstacle, going to the gym. When you don't feel like working out, the hardest thing to do is actually to pull yourself to the gym instead of doing the actual workout. When you put on your favorite music and do just one push-up, you're gonna feel like working out. And I'm saying this by experience. All the times that I wanted to stay home and watch some stupid YouTube videos, I made myself go work out. And oftentimes these workouts were even better than the ones that I felt like going to. And how do you think, how many workouts did I actually feel like going to? I can say that roughly about 50%. And all the other 50%, I just wanted to stay home and eat junk food. I went to work out in the snow when it was minus 20 degrees Celsius outside, all because I knew that later on in life I would be grateful for all the work that I put in. And now I am later on in life, and I am truly grateful for my younger self and all the hard work that he put in. Right now, I'm talking about the first couple of months when I started working out. Now I feel like doing all of my workouts. I pretty much hacked motivation. I have it 24/7. I actually hate rest days. I want to work out, but I know that my body needs rest to recover. My goal with this channel is to help you get to this point as well, when you don't have to rely on motivation anymore to work out, where you are so disciplined that it doesn't even matter if you want to or don't want to work out, where your feelings don't dictate your actions, and when you get to this point, your life will truly change. So when you don't feel like working out, understand that it's just a feeling and you don't have to act on it. Think about how you will feel after working out, and think about how your older self will look back at you right now. Isn't he going to be proud of the man who wanted to stay home and play video games, but instead he smashed a workout? Of course he is. If you have goals in your life, then you have to understand that there will be days when you don't feel like working towards them. Some people will work on them nonetheless, but the majority of people will give up because they're slaves to their feelings. And that's what separates the people who actually achieve their goals and the people who don't and who just say life is unfair. For me, the most difficult thing is getting myself to go on runs, because I've hated running all of my life and I actually don't know why. And my goal right now is to run at least 3 times a week. Whenever I don't feel like running, I just tell myself that I go on a 10-minute run, because a 10-minute run is at least better than a 0-minute run. And after those 10 minutes, I'm usually in the zone and I end up running for more than an hour. And that's the just show up mentality in a nutshell. I just show up to the run and I end up running for more than I planned. The exact same thing happened to me yesterday. I had to do some cardio, but I didn't feel like it. And I just told myself, I'll just go on a 15-minute run. And I ended up running for more than an hour because I just show up to the run. And that's the power of just showing up. Sometimes I do the bare minimum, and after those 15 minutes I go home. But most of the time I end up running for much more than I intentionally planned. The biggest reason why most people can't get themselves to do difficult activities like working out is because they set the bar too high. They think that they need to work out for an hour every day to make progress, when in reality they could just work out for 5 minutes every day and still make progress. For example, let's take a man who hasn't worked out a day in his life at all. Even 1 second of working out would still be progress for him. The goal is to just make progress, no matter how big or small. Another great example is with meditation. Someone who doesn't quite understand meditation but still shows up to the practices every single day is infinite times better than the one who doesn't fully understand meditation, and because of that he doesn't meditate at all. That's like saying, I'm too fat to work out. Like, bro, what? You can be good at something without actually doing it. You have to dive into the deep end and know that later on you will understand what it is that you're doing. When you don't feel like doing the hard work, just show up. Peace. Damn, my bicep kinda big.